from the critically acclaimed director Mamoru Hosoda, who's been behind such epics as the beloved movie The Girl Who Leapt Through Time and the universally praised Wolf Children, comes his greatest creation of all time, Digimon the movie! What? Summer Wars is a 2010 anime following the nerdy high school student Kenji. He might be your typical shut-in guy who likes geeky stuff. They have a lot of names. Nerd, every anime protagonist ever, geek, otaku, Japanerd. There are a lot of them. Next thing you know, a real live girl comes into his life asking him to pretend to be her boyfriend so she can impress her family this summer. Why she chose the nerdiest dude on campus, who knows. Simple enough plot, that is until Kenji gets a text message. And basically it's just full of numbers, and he looks at it and he was like, you know what, I was gonna sleep tonight, but fuck it, let's do some math.
Vector calculus just for fun.
Goddamn Asians, man. And look what happens after he cracks the code, he done broke the internet. Literally. Oh, but not just the internet. In this world, the internet is a place called Oz.
Welcome to the land of Oz.
Oz is a super internet complete with funny avatars, a giant cat on drugs as the heart of the universe, and fucking whales acting as overlord overseers. Fucking whale overlord overseers. And if I can sum it up enough, imagine an internet where you can fully control an avatar, only when you see this, this is actually what's happening. In short, the internet is in jeopardy, a massive computer virus will take over the net, and this might lead to the world being destroyed by nuclear missiles. And if this sounds familiar, then congratulations, you've seen Digimon Our War Game. You know, that Digimon movie where Hollywood took 3 Digimon specials, threw them together, dubbed over it, threw in a catchy song here and there?
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
And then raked in a pile of money? Well, it just so happens that rake happens to be a staple of my childhood so massive, I've burned through that Digimon VHS tapes more than I probably have the actual Digimon show. And I don't want to compare the two movies that much, because from a critical point, this movie blows Digimon out of the water with a nuke. But I just can't. It looks exactly the same, and has the same plot. But I'm not complaining. I love both the art styles in the real world and in the digital world. I mean Oz. Oz, damn it. Oz. But anyway, the art style that I grew up on a kid is now in a 2010 full budget movie. Yeah, I'm not complaining. No. I'm completely fine with that, okay? Oz looks amazing, and they take the most out of every character they make. Even if that means making one of your avatars a fucking airplane. But the real heart of this movie is shown back in the real world. Kenji is introduced to this family, and you can really relate to this big mash of people with your own family. You have the annoying kids, that one family member obsessed with sports, that closed off kid that doesn't talk to anyone, that grandmother that everyone loves, the one distant family member everyone hates, the one cousin that wants to fuck the other cousin. What? Okay, Japan's family is a little bit different than yours, okay? But if I have to say this movie's biggest accomplishment, it's that despite a third of the movie taking place in a world that's not even existent, it's very real. Every interaction is real. And yeah, you'll get to know this family, and at the same time you won't. You'll know characters based off that one line of dialogue that separated them, or the drama they're having with the other characters in the family. In that retrospective, it really feels like you're meeting this family. And if you've ever been introduced to another person's family, it's a little bit like this. Not to mention there are some standout characters, but I'll let you watch to find out who they are. As the movie goes on, the plot will thicken and get very intense. Soon it feels we are all at the mercy to the will of the great and all-powerful virus, otherwise known as Love Machine. I'm just a love machine. I had a lot of fun watching them take on this massive motherfucker while still having normal family interaction. And I thought the movie was just gonna throw down our throats a big cliche philosophy on how technology is bad. And instead it gave a more new and interesting twist. We see how family and personal relationships are the key to emotional trouble, and especially in times of crisis. And yet we also see people use technology to help each other, and it does state, like, as much as we hate it, we do depend on technology. If I had one complaint with the movie, it's that, while it didn't shove anything down my throat, it didn't hit the nail on much either. I know what it was going for, but aside from one intense scene where I was jumping out of my seat when, let's say, a 6-foot-tall rabbit man decked a little boy with Mickey Mouse ears, don't ask, I never got super invested. But I don't think that's a major issue. It got what it set out to achieve, and captured something very touching and very heartwarming. Oh yeah, one more thing. Koi Koi! Yeah! Still don't know what the fuck that means. Summer Wars gets a 4 out of 5 and the sole badge of approval. With all that being said, stick around after the credits to have a spoilerific talk with me about Summer Wars. Have a wonderful day, please subscribe, and with that, I leave you. Warning, there are some spoilers up ahead, so please, if you haven't watched Summer Wars, do not watch any further. Or you could, go out and buy Summer Wars and come back. Because you can. Like I did. And then, yeah. Happy times. Anyway. Been 1 week since you looked at me. Hi there everyone, welcome to the spoiler section of the review where we talk about spoilerific things and events. And today we are talking about Summer Wars. Where should we start? I think we should start with the boss grandmother. She was my favorite scene in the whole movie was when she was calling up everyone and slowly just like gathering people, which I think said something because today we have less human interaction, and that just I thought displayed a really good message. Again, I don't think the movie's message was straight up. I'm happy it wasn't though. Usually when movies, no offense Hayao Miyazaki, when they go straight for it, sometimes it's a little bit As much as I love the grandmother though, my favorite character was easily King Kazuma. Slash, just Kazuma, without the king. But we call him King Kazuma because he's a badass. I don't understand how knowing karate in real life makes you a computer expert, but hell, it's an anime, okay? It happens. Also, we avoided that nuke, everyone, very similarly to in the Digimon movie, which I didn't want, I said in the review, I didn't want to reference the Digimon movie too much, but it's like, I look at the movie and it's a Digimon. What else? There was a romance, we could talk about that. Let's talk about that for a minute. They didn't end it with an actual cliche romance, and I think that's good. Usually, in romances, in movies especially, and I feel like they didn't develop it much, they don't need this big, grand, epic kiss or whatever, and this movie was just whatever. You could argue they're still friends, but I think it's trying to say, hey, they're in a relationship, and that's fine. I think too many times we, pressure main protagonists to be together just because they're the same age and opposite genders, and if they didn't want to go the full mile, then I'm completely fine with that. Also, I didn't think hey, a movie about a giant computer virus taking over the world, bonding together with family, I didn't think that would end with a card game. I really didn't. That was the last thing I was expecting. But hey, that was epic. There was no I said it in a review, the only part where I got super invested was when Kazuma punched out the virus, but no, the card game was pretty epic too, even though, again, no one really knew what was going on there. Koi Koi, I'll have to look that one up. Also, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but look at this cover art. This is badass right here. Hold on, real world, digital world, real world, digital world. yeah, after editing and making that video for so many hours, I do not need to see the color scheme or art design of Summer Wars slash Mamoru slash Digimon for a while. I might take a while before I get to watch The Girl Who Led Through Time or Wolf Children. And that's about all I want to talk about. Please subscribe. God, what, Summer Wars is pretty badass. I recommend it, and with that, I leave you.